this house. There's some whores in 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 this house.
I would like to apologize in advance because I talk kind of fast, and I just noticed it on the video that I talk kind of fast, and it sounds weird. Like I don't know, like I don't like how it sounds. I don't know because of the fan, the window, but just try to watch. Bye. What's up, guys? It's your girl Unique Patrice, and I'm back with another story time. So, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I want to do a story time about how I almost beat up my uncle's stepdaughter or the pedophile that I worked with, because I did work with a pedophile. I think I'm gonna do the pedophile because that's the one of the other story. I think that was more juicy. I'm gonna do the one with the pedophile because I mean it's good, but the one where I'm gonna beat up my uncle's stepdaughter, yeah, that bitch tried me. I'm not one of these. I don't know. I'm not one of them friends that you be trying to bully. I'm not one of them. Don't worry. So I guess I'm gonna do that one. So yeah, I worked with a pedophile. Period. So I'm gonna tell you how it all happened. So I work at Food Line. If you don't know what Food Line is, it's like a grocery store. I work at Food Line. I've been working there for like a year and change now. I started working there last year, June 2019. So this is my first job too, cause I'm not gonna say that, but this is my first job. So I'm really like shy. Like if I don't know you, I'm not gonna be all in your face and like, hey, how you doing? I'm not like that. I'm just like, hi, what's your name? I'm Unique. So I was working there for a while. I'm a cashier, so I'm always in the front. He was a stalker. Yeah, stalker. He was a stalker. So we really wouldn't see each other like that. And one day I decided that I wanted to go in the break room because I used to like go somewhere else. I like eating or like fast food. I go to a fast food and I eat inside because I mean coronavirus wasn't going around this time. So I was like, hey, why not? So I used to like go other places. I would never sit in the back in the break room. So one day I'm sitting in the back in the break room and he comes in and mind you, he's not ugly. He looked like he was my age. Like he looked like he was about not my age. He looked older than me, but I wouldn't say that he was the age that I thought he was gonna tell me. So he's like, hi, well, how are you? I'm good. He's like, what's your name? I'm like, I'm Unique. Tell you I'm shy, so I'm Unique. This is and then we gotta give him a name. Let's call him. I'm gonna give him a name that's close to his. I'm gonna call him Andrew because his name's very close to that. Not really, but it is. It means the same two first letters. So y'all do, you know. So his name is Andrew. So his name is Andrew. He was like, yeah, I'm Andrew. He was like, how long you been working here? It was like August around. It was like August around this time. So I had been working there for like a couple months, because I would start working in June. So like about 2 months, a month and a half. So I was like, yeah, I've been working here since June. He was like, oh, okay, I never see you around. You're not gonna see me like that. I'm at work in the front. You all the way in the back doing stocking. You're not gonna see me. It's a grocery store. Big pack. You're definitely not gonna see me. He was like, oh, you been working for how long? I wouldn't have thought that because I don't ever see you. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And basically, he was like, oh, that was that day. So that day, I didn't see him for like a week after that. So then I see him again. He was like, oh, I thought I had scared you off. Or I thought you had quit or something. And I was kind of like, weird. Like, why would you say that? I feel like he knew my age from the jump. But it was weird how you just said like, oh, I thought you quit your job. I scared you off or something. And I'm like, oh no, you just not gonna see me like I said. So then, I was like, no. He was like, so what do you do when you're out of work? And I was like, school. And he was like, oh, okay. He didn't ask me like, am I in college or am I in high school? Mind you, I was a junior at this time. I had just become a junior. And I'm like, you're not going to ask me none of that. It's weird, but okay. And then he's like, oh, that's what's up. And I'm like, yeah. So then I didn't see him that day again. But I started seeing like a lot more. Like he would come to my register after he got off work and like just get like stuff that I know you really don't need. Like it was just weird stuff. I'm like, okay. Or he'd just be like, oh, do you have a 20? Can you break a 20 in your register? So I'm like, okay, sure. I'll give you two tens. Like it don't matter. So then, what happened after that? So one day I'm in the break room and I'm eating a Hot Pocket. Cause I just started sitting in the break room more. Cause I was going broke. I was going broke from eating fast food all the time. So I'm in the break room one day, and he come in there. He was like, "Oh, let me hurry up and talk to you real quick because I'm gonna get in trouble because I'm supposed to be doing stocking this, that, third. Mind you, I'm on my lunch. Don't do fuck. I'm on my phone just scrolling, eating my Hot Pocket. Cause you know the ones it had like 2 in there. So I was eating those, and then he said out of nowhere, he was like, I think he said, you trying to keep the vampires away or something like that. And I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, it got garlic up there. And I was like, trying to keep the vampires away. I'm like, no. I'm like, I think he said something about vampires or humans away or something. Don't want to be kissing nobody or don't want to be nobody in their face. I'm like, okay, whatever. I really don't remember. But I'm like, no. And this made me mad. This is honestly like strike one. Before I even found out he was a pedophile, this is strike one. So I'm like, what are you talking about? He touched my Hot Pocket. He was like, it has garlic up there.
Don't do this.
You don't understand how, I'm like, why would you do that? He was like, oh my God, I can buy you another one. And he never bought me another one. Like, why did you just touch my Hot Pocket? You lucky it's 2 in the box because if it was, I mean, still, like, you touch my food. Like, nigga, I don't know you like that. I don't even know your name. Wait, do I know your name? I don't know. I don't think I know his name yet. But I'm like, Andrew, you got a nerve to touch my Hot Pocket. I don't even know you like that. What are you doing? So, that was that day. After that, I stopped talking to him because, well, I stopped, like, even speaking to him when he came in the break room because you just touched my food and you never bought me another Hot Pocket. And so, one day, he didn't buy another Hot Pocket because I had one of them. I'm like, excuse me, I'm hungry and, I'm not about to spend my money on a Hot Pocket when I know that you're at work because I saw you when I clocked in. So, I'm not going to spend my money on another Hot Pocket. So, yeah, you're going to pay for a Hot Pocket, period. So, he was like, alright, I got you. And I was like, alright. He paid for it, and I was in line with him. Because I was like, I'm going to just go to the back, and you can just bring it to me. Because the break room was in the back, so I was like, you can just bring it to me. He's like, nah, why don't you just go around me? I'm like, okay. So the whole time my phone, because I keep my phone turned off, because my phone used to, like, die real fast. It don't do that no more. But it used to do that so bad, and I was just like, so I was turning my phone on, we walked to the back. I walk fast. On purpose, purposely, like, not even on purpose, like, for real, I just walking fast. And he's like, why you walking so fast? I'm like, I don't know. Mind you, my break was 45 minutes, so I really had no reason to be walking fast. I could eat 2 Hot Pockets in less than 20 minutes. Or maybe 20 minutes. So, yeah. He's like, why you walking so fast? I'm like, no. And he grabbed me. He was like, slow down. Do not touch me. Do not touch me. I don't know.
If you don't get...
You putting your hands on me like I'm your girl or something. I don't even know your name, I think. But, like, I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Like, why are you touching me? He was like, oh, my bad. Yeah, your bad. You should have wanted to listen the first time and get my food. So, yeah, he touched me. I'm just like, yeah, you doing too much. Don't put your hands on me. I don't know you. The fuck. So, he was like, oh, my bad. And I was like, yeah, your bad. So, it's a vending machine back there, and I got a drink out of there. He was like, why you pay for that? I was like, because I wanted to. I was playing iMessage game. I don't remember who I was playing with. Probably, I don't remember. Not even my guess. I really don't remember. So I'm playing iMessage games. He was like, oh, you play iMessage games? I'm like, yeah. He was like, you want to play iMessage games with me? And I was like, not really. I was being mean at the time because you didn't touch my food. You touched my arm. Don't grab me. Like, boy, you don't know me. So I'm just, at this point, I'm just being mean to you because, what the fuck? What are you doing? You keep touching me. Not friendly. I'm shy at that. And then, so, he was like, you don't want to play iMessage games? I'm like, no. He was like, oh, you playing hard to get? And I said, I'm not playing to get at all. I don't, thank you. Definitely not my job. And it was already a rule that you can't date somebody at your job. With the boy I'm currently dating right now, we dated last year also. We broke up for like a month. That's not the point, but we were dating while we was working. But that same week when we started like talking and getting like close and stuff, he quit his job. So, I guess they don't really count, but like, still. So, yeah. So, shoot. I'm not playing. I'm not playing to get at all. And he was like, started laughing, and I'm just like, it's looking funny. So then, he showed me his baby pictures one day, and I don't know why. He showed me his baby pictures one day. He was like, yeah, I used to be light skinned as a baby, and I was like, okay, cause he's brown skinned now. I mean, okay. Like he kept trying to have conversation after conversation after conversation, and I'm not the friendly type. I don't know you. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone. Go back to somebody else, please, because I really think you like 19 right now, like 18, 19. I don't even know how old you are for real. But yeah, I don't know why he started me every single day, so I just started being nice. He was like, yo, put ice cream, because this day I was really bored. I was about to fall asleep in the break room, and I was like, yeah, sure. So he was like, where do you live? I said, I live in a house. He was like, oh, you trying to be funny? No, I live in a house. I wasn't trying to be funny. I was serious. He was like, oh, what do you live by? And I was like, by stores and stuff. He was like, oh, really? So you don't live in the country? I was like, nope. He was like, okay. And then, I told him, I was like, I live by, there's this mall called Triangle Mall. I live by Triangle Mall. There's a mall called Triangle Mall that everybody go to Crabtree Mall, but I live by a mall called Triangle. It's also popular, but it's not as popular as Crabtree. So yeah, I live by Triangle Mall. He was like, oh, me too, we should link up sometimes. And I'm like, I don't want to link with you. I don't know you. And I'm 16. Don't know you. I'm not about to link with nobody I don't know. He's like, we can get to know each other. You can come to my house and stuff. Me, when he said you can come to my house, I'm already thinking like, you live with your parents. I mean, or maybe like, you have a little apartment. Because you are 8. I'm thinking that you're like 18, 19. So he was like, you can come to my house or something. And I was like, oh no, I'm okay. And then, so he texted me out the random one day. And I didn't have work this day. He was like, you going to work today? I was like, no. Why are you texting me? We only play iMessage games when I'm off the clock and you're still on the clock, supposed to be doing your little whatever. So yeah, he was like, you gotta work. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go to work today. So he was like, so how old are you? Mind you, he asked me how old I was. And I'm not about to lie to nobody about my age. I really don't care. I feel like lying about your age just for what? Like, they gonna eventually find out how old you are, how old you are. They're gonna eventually find out how old you are. And it's just gonna go all bad. Like, that's how people get killed. Because they be lying about their age, they be lying about their gender. I can't even talk about people's gender. I'm not even gonna do that. But I told him I was 16. My God, I told him I was 16. I'm not about to lie about my age. I just can't lie about my age. It's just too much. Like, lying for what? You just getting a bunch of BS. And I'm not about to lie about my age. He was like, oh, okay. I was like, how old are you? He was like, 27. What you doing? What the fuck? 27. What you doing? I shouldn't have even got a text back after I'm 16. How about you? How old are you? He said 27. What you doing? So you just saying like it's cool, like you been trying to like talk to me and get like you been on some real flirtatious type stuff, and you gonna sit there talking about some what you doing? What I'm about to do is call the police because I'm not. I can't. No. You're 27. 27. I mean, he did look good for his age. He don't look like he's 27 years old, but still, that's not the point. You're 27. Talking about some what you doing? Oh, nothing. Just about to go to the police department real quick. But like, he like, yeah, I'm 27. What you doing? So me, I stopped texting him completely. I should have blocked him, cause I should have blocked him. So I don't know why I didn't block him. But I went to work the next day, and he was like, hey. And me, I made sure that I brought my headphones this day so I could have them up real loud because I'm not trying to be mean with you, but you're 27. Like, get the fuck on. Like, you need to get your shit together. I'm 16. Not even 17 yet. I'm 17 now, but like I was 16 at the time. You over to my son, I'm 27. Like it's cool or something. Boy, you can get the fuck on. Oh, the next day I go to work and he's like, hey, I had my music up outside. I couldn't hear him. Then the next day I was going to sleep. Then the next day, no, I didn't work that day. I was off the third day, but I went back the fourth day. And I mean, but you don't have a customer in your line. You stand in the register and you just like, hey, how you doing today? You find everything okay? Make sure you like they're straight. Make sure if they ready to check out, make you get them basically. So I'm sitting at the end of the register and I can like, you know how you feel somebody just staring at you, like I can feel somebody staring at me. So I look real quick and he's staring at me. He smiled and I'm just like, what the fuck? To me, I make sure I can act like I don't see you all day. You staring at me this way, I'm staring that way the whole time. So and he just kept staring at me. I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? Like, stop fucking staring at me. Like, I will give you a picture so you can stare at that, but you're fucking 27. What the fuck? So, yeah, so he's staring, so I just keep looking that way. So then I'm bored because nobody's coming to my line and it's just empty in there. It's dry. It's not packed. It's not busy. It's not none of that. So it's just dry. So I turn my phone into my pocket. I'm like holding the button down. And my phone just started going. I'm just here to keep like buzzing. I'm like, maybe it's something important. But I did just turn my phone on, so maybe it be like a group chat or something. So me, I'm bored anyway, so I really don't care. I'm about to check it. Because I was bad. When I first started working there, I used to like, not bad stuff, but you gotta get used to stuff. And I wasn't used to rules and my first job, so I'm just like, so yeah, it's my first job, so I was like, I'm trying to be friendly and stuff. But I also, I didn't really care. It's my first job. My mama would still give me what I wanted without me even getting money. When I was getting money. So yeah, my phone's so you know how teenagers are. They real like tempted to check it. And I'm bored anyway, so I check it out. Y'all, tell me why this nigga taking to my son. You look good today. Huh? You said how was school today? Because I am in high school. And I'm a junior at that. You look good today? What do you mean, how was school today? Why did you take my phone? So he's like, you look good today. I didn't respond to him. He knew I saw it because he just kept looking at me. And I made like a stank. Like, I made sure I made a stank face when I read the message. Because I know you're staring at me. So he just kept texting me every time. He was like, what are you doing? Hey, good morning, beautiful, da da da. And I don't know why I didn't block him. I should have blocked him. So eventually, I did tell my mom because at this point, I feel very uncomfortable. And you're trying to get with me knowing that I am a child. And I don't like it. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Go bother some other teenager. Go bother somebody else. Leave me alone. Like,
can you leave me alone? Leave me the fuck alone. I swear to God, leave me alone.
Do you have anything better than do? Stop texting me. I shouldn't have gave you none of my time of the day. I'm just like, leave me alone, leave me alone. Me thinking he's gonna stop bothering me, and it's just going on for like 5 days, and I'm just like, not gonna stop. So I told my mom. My mom was like, well, if you say anything else, just text me. And I'm like, okay. So he texted me again the next day. I'm like, Mom, he keeps texting me. And then I had to tell my grandma because what I had to tell y'all was my grandpa works with me, but he works in the meat department. I think, yeah, he's the manager. He's the manager of the meat department. So he's been working there since I was like 3. I think it's really 3. But yeah, he's been working there since I was like 3. So I'm just like, why am I letting this man talk to me knowing good and well that my grandpa is right in the back of the meat department and I can really just go tell him? I don't know why. But me and my grandpa, we don't really talk to each other like that. We just say, hey, Papa. He say, hey, Nee, because that's my nickname. And that's it. So, yeah, my mom ended up telling my grandma. My grandma and my grandpa, they live in the same house, so why not just tell? I mean, they live in the same house. So my grandma told my grandpa, and my grandpa basically was like, when you get to work, you need to show me how you look. So I go to work, and he was like, you see him? And I was like, I'm like, why out of all these days, I've been seeing him every single day. Every time I go to work, I see him. Why out of all these days, I don't see him? I'm like, what the hell? Then I didn't have to work that weekend, but I had to work that Monday. And I didn't see him again. I'm just like, what the heck? Then the day I actually see him, my grandpa not there. And I'm just like, Papa, you choose all the days to not work. And you didn't work this day. And I called him. He was like, I can't go up there and make a scene because I do work there. And I can't get fired for trying to like fight. Or if you say anything slick to me, I can't just go up there and do that. And plus, my grandpa, he lived in If y'all know Garner, North Carolina, he lives like right beside Garner. He still lives in Raleigh, but it's really, really close to Garner, North Carolina. So it's far from my job because we're on the north side of Raleigh. So he was like, just wait. So 2 days passed because I didn't work one day, and I think they did work together that day. For some reason, I don't know. I feel like they did work together that day. And I didn't go to work that day. So next to come out, we all is there, all 3 of us. Andrew, my grandpa, and me. Me, I clocked in, and I don't see him at first. I'm like, oh my gosh, please be here. Because I'm at the end of the register, like, where's the dude at? He's staring at me. Do I see him anywhere? And I'm like, why you come in late today? So I look behind me. It's like diagonal from me. It's like the clock in computer thing, like the clock in thing. So he's clocking in, and I'm like, oh shoot. I told my grandpa, and I showed my grandpa him, and my grandpa, he didn't do nothing. And I was like, he was like, I'm gonna do it later. Then, I don't know if Andrew had like a 4-hour shift or a 6-hour shift, but he left really, really early. He's like, I'm gonna do it later. I'm like, okay. I'm like, what the hell? So now he sees how he looks. So I don't know if he's gonna do it while I'm there or he's gonna do it when I'm not there. But, so I'm on my break, right? And mind you, this boy he's not messing with me no more. And I'm like, it went down, and then finally happened. Mind you, he's a stalker, so like he works with, no, he's not the stalking manager, but I know the stalking manager is. So the stalking manager come up to me, he was like, has anybody been bothering you? I was like, oh yeah, my grandpa cussed his ass out. Yeah, papa, yeah. So I'm like, oh shit, my grandpa cussed his ass out. So he was like, has anybody been bothering me? I'm like, yeah. And then one dude, Andrew, he was like, well, he's not gonna bother you anymore. And I was like, great, you don't gotta tell me twice. But yeah, my grandpa was like, yeah, I told him what was up, and I'm like, that's good. He's like, if he bothers you again, let me know. So I guess the boy was scared of acting like he wasn't bothering me, but boy, he was definitely bothering me. He told my grandpa that he wasn't, and I'm like, I have messages, I can pull up messages. My grandpa was like, I believe you, you don't gotta show me no messages, like, I believe you. And I was like, great. So I'm in the break room, right? And one of my, he's also a stalker, but he don't bother me. He don't bother me enough. He's pretty cool. He still worked it. They're twins. One of them still worked there. And he was like, was one of the stalking people messing with you? I was like, yeah. I told him who he was. He was like, oh, he did seem a little creepy and weird. And I was like, he was like, that's crazy. He's like, I didn't even know that was your grandpa. He's like, yeah, your grandpa cussed him out. And I was like, Cause my grandpa, I don't ever see no bad side. My grandpa is the coolest person ever. You will never see him get mad. You see him get like frustrated, but you won't ever see him get like mad, cuss somebody out ever. Maybe like once or twice. But it wasn't nothing like crazy, like nothing crazy. So yeah. So the only reason why I thought about this story because I saw him in the store. I see him in the store 3 times because he ended up quitting his job. I don't know. I probably do know why. But I don't know. I don't think it was because of me because he was working there for like 3 more months. But like every time I saw him, he would not look at me at all. Like I would look like to see who like coming. Like you know how somebody like walk in somewhere or you like see somebody come, you just look real quick. I would look and he would not be making the old type of eye contact. He would be looking at the ground. He just looked sad. And then I saw him like 9 months later. And the lines was full except for mine because I work fast. Beep, beep, beep. I get you in, I get you in, I get you out. Period. So yeah, the lines was really long, but I was moving pretty fast. So he was like, so he had to come my line because everybody's line is long. Like my line not long. And there was only a few of us working there that day. So he come on, I was like, hey, how you doing? I stopped, like, hey, how you doing? I'm not about to talk to you because you're a pedophile. Period. So then he just looks, he like about to cry. I swear to everything. On everything. He like about to cry. And he had some water. And, yeah, I rang him up for the water, that was it. And then, saw him again another day, and he's quiet. As you should, because you're a pedophile. But the only reason I brought this story because I saw him not yesterday. I saw him on the weekend. I saw him like, I think it was Saturday. I saw him, I was like, what the fuck? And then one of the twins told me, he was like, I saw the dude. I was like, okay, why are you telling me? He was like, it's weird how he has to ask his manager for some time on the schedule. I was like, he still work here? He's like, yeah, he still work here. He was like, barely. He was like, he be asking the manager, the actual manager of the store for schedules. But I know they not gonna pay him on the schedule because they know what happened, and they know they wouldn't put me in an uncomfortable situation because they actually like me there, and I'm not a pedophile. I mean, I can't be a pedophile from a child. I don't know, but still. So yeah, that was my story. Like, comment, subscribe. Go look at my other 2 videos. They kind of, I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while because I had some situations that happened. My uncle passed away, and 2020 had just been a hell of a year. Period. Things happen. This COVID, they messed up everything. Everything. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to hear the story time about my uncle's stepdaughter with her punk ass. Let me know if you want to hear that story, because that was a really, really, really good story. I just don't like punk ass bitches. I hate when bitches be trying to try me on the internet. But when you see me in person, your energy not the same.